Prodigal Steve returns. It's a Bayonetta. How's it going, everybody? I have gone back and replayed chapters 1 and 2 to get a little bit of practice. I feel ever so slightly better at the game now. I feel substantially better at the language of the game, learning where things are hidden, sort of what to expect when traversing a level. So we're going to go ahead and start up chapter 3 here and see if we can't do a little bit better on this one than we've done on previous chapters. Start with the cinematic, of course. Dialogue that I'm not going to read. We have the subtitles up, so that's alright. Well, I'm not going to read it out loud. Well, give it a cursory glance, that way I have some idea of what the story is here.
If I was your child, I'd be an awfully ugly witch, wouldn't I? Yours is a face only a mother could love, and one I could never forget. If only I could remember where from.
Apparently Bayonetta disagrees.
You're in no position to decide that. See, my infernal partners love my ability to eliminate your kind. I figure your sacrifice would shut them up for a while.
Do I actually get to kill this thing now? Nope. Fair enough. I don't think I'm quite ready for that anyway. I may have learned a few more combos, but I don't know, I don't have that level of skill just yet. Okay. Oh, hey, I recognize this place. Sure. Excuse me? I hate that there's, like, things in my way here. Probably should have done a little bit of practice before I started recording here, but that's okay. There we go. Got one taken care of. I don't like these magma angels. They seem way more resilient. Can I actually only hurt them in witch time? And or with a torture attack? I mean, I'm not opposed to only being able to damage things in witch time since, I'm incentivized to use witch time anyway. How am I so low on HP, though? I'm really not sure why I keep taking damage. Do I just take contact damage from being near them? Because I don't necessarily approve of that. Targeting system is still giving me slight problems. There we go. Go ahead and use item here. It does do contact damage from touching them. Alright, well. Is it only when they're, like, full-on burning? Or is it just always? Well, either way, getting the job done here. That was a bad dodge on my part. Beautiful. Alright, not doing exceptionally well here in the early going, but, it is a new enemy type. But forgive me if it takes me a minute. I hope there aren't too many enemies that require witch time, because this is just a little tedious. Oh, okay, ground lava also damages me. I don't know why I expected that it wouldn't, but sure. Stop trying to attack, not... Okay, I apparently just can't get anywhere other than this lava pit. Beautiful, I love it. Can I use this to damage them? Also, can you attack the one that is directly in front of you, please? Why didn't I just do that in the beginning? Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, probably shouldn't have gone for the pickup there, but did get the job done, so I'll take it. Yeah, bronze medal is fair, I think. Okay, I would like these rings if possible. Excuse you. Let's actually open the menu up here. We do not have enough, huh? Okay. Not even close to enough, actually. It's unfortunate because I actually used this area to farm up concocting items off camera. There we go. Can't break those apparently, that's fine. Oh hey, that chest is back. What do you got for me? Ooh, oh, it's just a bullet for our minigame at the end of the chapter. Fair enough. Alright, well, I don't need to spend too much time wandering around here, I don't think. I don't think I could get up into these buildings, although, you know, they obviously have been opened. Yeah. So, this area reminds me of Dishonored. Like the mission where you have to infiltrate the party and you're like lurking through those abandoned buildings in that like sort of schwanky area of town. I don't think I can get up on top of any of these buildings. Okay. That's not a train car that I can just dodge. Have fun with that lava, bro. See you jokers in heck. Wait, did I miss a verse? That was verse 3 that we just did. So we should have had a verse 2 somewhere that I must have just skipped. Which is not altogether unsurprising, since I do often miss verses, but I can't honestly think of where it might have been, unless there was a direction that I didn't go. So I figured these things would be here, and these should, yeah, I was gonna say, those should give me HP. Since they did in Chapter 2. Don't explode at me. Alright, don't fall into the lava. Skip over this way. Get another cinematic. Oh, look at this thing. It's a sky puppy. Fairness, huh? Sure. Come at me, bro. You think I wasn't gonna see that cinematic attack coming? You are surprisingly agile. Oh, and I can feel a sneeze coming. Hang on. Okay. Sneeze has been vanquished. And now so too shall the sky puppy. I feel like that should have been witch time. Oh, it is just a beam ash. Fair enough. Didn't quite get the max bonus, but that's alright. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Come on. Okay, that stings. Should probably just expect him to do that at all times. Sure. Not my finest moment, but acceptable, I think. We got half of a record. I wanted a whole record, though. Okay, and we did still get a gold medal there, so I'll take it. Have one of these. I guess just use that. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I wouldn't say that's necessarily cleanly split, but no, it might be a clean split, it's just not an even split. Okay. Let's just be as pedantic as possible, shall we? Alright, is there anywhere else that we can explore in this area post-verse? Ah. There's this. This was actually in Chapter 2 as well. So, I don't know why I didn't expect it to be there. I really wish I could get onto those awnings. I don't know why it is that, like, not being able to have collision or, like... I mean, I guess it has collision, but not being able to step on top of the awnings is so irksome to me, but it really is. It's like just barely annoying enough. Alright, well, not gonna let me go back that direction, apparently. It's fair. Might as well just move forward. There's gotta be, like, somewhere specific to throw those cars. Probably could have used it against fairness, but I don't think that's strictly necessary. These statues are just complete now. Can I get... Oh, I have to witch time through this. Okay. That's easy enough to do. Nope. Never mind. Excuse me. I figured for sure with the cinematic, it's like, oh, hey, look at this lava. And also, hey, remember those sweet... statues that you used for witch time to get to the boss in the last chapter? Go ahead and use those to get through this newly opened path. Which I'm not convinced that that isn't still the way to go. Ooh, should not have done that in particular. All right, let's try this again, because this definitely has to be the way, right? Please, though. Oh, maybe I just screwed up the witch time last time? Okay, there we go. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, sure, yeah. A little bit of lava surfing, why not? And witch walk. Okay. Is that gonna rise at me? Verse 6 already. Clearly we're missing a lot here. Not thrilled about the fact that that cinematic kind of caused me to take damage there, but that's really my bad, I guess. You should have been damaged by your friend. Excuse me. I say that dude's down in the lava. Oh no, now he's just like a barbecue version of himself, which is actually more annoying for me, but he was basically dead anyway, so I'll take it. Okay. All right, well, let's poke. All right, maybe let's not poke around. Just use our last healing item, and we don't have any. We do. We're so close to being able to make the big one, though. Yeah, I really kind of just want to save it. We need 3 more, and we can make one of these, which I would much rather have. All right, well, let's go this way. Can I break the sign? Oh, I can. And it gave me some concocting compound, but I'm not sure what it was, so... Or at least it looked like it did. It may actually not have. I don't think those signs were lit, so I don't know why they're full of electricity now. Yeah, okay, I should have seen that one coming. This is not my first day playing action sequences in video games. Alright, maybe we're not getting concocting compounds out of those, so there's probably no real reason to keep breaking them, but you never know. Okay. Very nearly goofed up in the worst possible way there, but we did end up getting the job done. Now we are, of course, going to have to do a very quick sequence. And I certainly can't shift the camera at all, because why would I be able to do that? Is it boss time? Did I get it? I did not get it. I felt like I got that, but okay, sure. Yeah, we'll go ahead and continue here. This is fine. We're probably getting relatively close to the end of this chapter, if I had to guess, since this is already verse 6. Probably nearly done. Come this way, jump up here. There's got to be some hidden stuff on this sequence, right? But it doesn't look like there's anywhere else that we could have gone. Excuse me? How did I not? I was just mashing X, which is obviously the key we were supposed to hit there. So, okay, neat. Thanks, game. Maybe it's like hard-coded to avoid that exact scenario. Oh, I see. Okay, it's not just click it whenever. It actually has to let the blue ring come in. All right. I see. Ooh, what do we have here? Umbra Witches, controllers of the dark power. The ways of their discipline were actually quite varied. Breathing, movement, medicine, and tactics were joined in the Middle Ages by training in the operation of heavy weapons, culminating in curriculum whose total breadth and intensity are hard to ascertain. This training forged both the body and the soul, honing each witch into a vessel capable of withstanding the rigors of the magical arts and allowing one to begin to interact with other dwellers of the magical realm. This interaction with the world of spirits lies at the very core of magic. To put these dwellers of the magical realm into layman's terms, they most closely fit the common conception of demons, developing demon-like powers. It seems this was one of the reasons these women were burdened with a sad fate, always living in history's shadows. I've been able to gain no further solid information regarding the magical arts, as the witch clan has long since been annihilated and their memory forgotten. The residents of this town detest them with all their hearts. To allude to their existence is quite the taboo. Yet the key to unlocking the witch's mystery still remains. In Vigrid, the man held up by many to be the paragon of the faith continues to seek out any remaining witches. Are the witches once thought to be wiped from the earth still among us? If they are, how have they survived this long? What do they do now? And where on earth could they be hiding? Finally, I've attained scraps of a document that appear to lay out another elementary principle of the magical arts. I am unable to decipher the writing on the document, but it seems to describe a martial arts technique known as dodge offset. I pray it will be of use to someone, so I've included it within these notes. Wonderful. Dodge offset. By using right trigger to dodge while holding down an attack button, you can offset the current combo. Oh yeah, no. I've allegedly learned that, but I am not capable of performing that. Alright, so let's just... Right, exit that menu. Can't see our HP yet. Oh, there we go. Right, just need to do a quick attack, and HP is returned us. So I got... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to assume that this is verse 7. Sure, another fairness. Oh, double doggos. I really do wish I was capable of dodge offset. But that's not something that I've mastered yet. All right, I would like to maintain damage on one of them if possible. But this arena is more than a little annoying. Excuse me? How do they keep just, like, unstun-locking themselves? It's rather annoying to me. Excuse you. I do wish you hadn't done that thing. Alright, sure. No, that's good and fair and also a fun mechanic. They're just gonna chomp me, toss me to the other one, have it chomp me. Some good shit right there. And of course, I squandered all of my healing items earlier in this mission, so that feels good. Alright, we don't need to see them spawn again. It's fine. Okay, well, balls on me, I guess. Alright, that was actually wonderful for me. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come back over here. Fight me where I want to fight you, not the other way around. Alright, attacking them head-on outside of Witch Time does not seem to be the correct play here. There we go. Oh, its armor actually came off of its face. It's exciting. Probably I could just attack it outright, but look, I've played Dark Souls before. Don't get greedy. Second phases are not necessarily easier. Alright, it's almost dead. There we go. I do wish my Witch Time was lasting a little bit longer, but it's alright. We can still do a sweet hair combo from across the map at them if we have to. Don't bite me, you freaking jerk. Alright, there's one down. This is encouraging. I mean, less so with our current HP situation, but that helps a ton. Oh, you can just teleport. Fantastic. I'm very happy for you. No, that's a shield. I don't really want to have to do this, but I think we might need it at this point. Items, go here, use this. All right, that helps our HP a ton. Certainly enough to sort this out. All right, well. Right, okay, don't get greedy here. Don't get greedy. Don't charge at me, you jerk. I love that uppercut combo. It's actually like one of my favorite things. It's so satisfying to just like uppercut an enemy into the air. Like look at that. Just right in his dome. Thanks for the free witch time, idiot. Alright, when there's only one of them, it's much more manageable. Yeah, stone metal is very fair for what happened in that verse. Oh no, that coffee's very unpleasantly temperature. That's the worst possible way I could have constructed that sentence, but I suspect you understand the implication there. My coffee went cold and I'm unhappy about it. Didn't quite get max, but that's alright. We can live with it. I could have done just button, like the back and forth rub over the X button, but that is incredibly noisy, and the controller is not directly underneath my mic, but it's close enough that I'm not going to subject you to that. Stop with the flames, though. Did not need to use a torture attack in Witch Time, but here we are. Beautiful. Pure platinum metal, we've done it. World's greatest. Alright, hang on. Let's see, we did 6 and 7. Is there any way back? I really should start exploring behind me more often. Yeah. And this is why. We got a broken moon pearl, which actually is going to increase our magic, right? Yeah, because we have a full one now, because I found one in chapter 1 or 2. So there we go. More magic. Good thinking, self. Would have completely missed out on that. We should probably go and see Rodan at some point and get some upgrades, because I have a fair number of Halos saved up here. You know, we're sitting at 75,000. All right, it doesn't look like there's anything over that way. Just move our way through. Oh, speaking of Rodan. Yeah, no, I mean, I basically hate the look of this place, but that's okay. It's good to know that it's called the Catacombs. Enter the gates of hell real quick. See if there isn't anything new that we want to acquire.
Check this out. What are you buying? Heard that in a game once.
I don't really want an alt skin for my weapons at this point. That's a little beyond my price range at present. I don't really want to buy items. I don't think it's worth it. Because I can always just go back to a previous chapter and farm concoction items and then make them myself. So I think we should look at techniques. Oh, I forgot that we have stiletto. I should try and use that. What about this? Okay, that's all coming soon. Huh. Charge into an opponent into short range using your back. A Wicked Punch will also be summoned, depleting your magic gauge. Can also be performed in midair. While moving left stick backward to forward, press Y. Let's try that. All right. Backward, forward. All right, well, apparently that's beyond my capabilities, so not even gonna try. Hold down right trigger. Movement is possible during this attack. That's ridiculous, and I love it. Okay. Let's buy that. Like the fires to kick your enemies with a mid-air dash kick. Ascending, press B immediately after executing a jump. Descending, while jumping, press left stick in any direction plus B. Okay. So that's going up. Then we can do... Ah. I wonder, hang on. Get back up. That's exactly what I wanted to see. All right. Let's buy that as well. And we'll just exit the gates of hell and hope for big plays here in the catacombs. Yeah, all right. We should be using that to clear distance between us and our opponents. The magical arts of the Umbra, their true significance is best understood in the context of how the Umbra were able to use this magic via direct contact with demons in Inferno. It is thought that these witches underwent strict training in order to master the various techniques. However, the truth is colored by the fact that the witches left people awestruck and were greatly revered. The true root of their power is none other than their ability to take unbelievably strong demon energy and bend it to their will, using it freely. The witches' direct contact saw them reaching into the heart of Inferno's darkness and summoning the beasts that dwell there, drawing out their incredible magic and destructive powers. Witches under contract with these demons were able to exercise powers far beyond any that could be obtained by mere mortals, to the extent that some may even term these powers as aggressive or brutal. It was thanks to these powers that the witches boasted such awesome force in battle. From the Vigridian religious perspective, those living in the human world find interaction with other realms to be incredibly difficult. Residents of Inferno also find it impossible to manifest themselves in the human world. This is why witches require some sort of catalyst to summon demons into the human world, channeling the spirit via this medium. The catalyst most often used by witches was their hair. It is well accepted that hair had many uses in the magical arts, and the witches called this use of their own hair the Wicked Weave. It was said to have been used not just to summon demons, but also to summon magical items, as well as forming the witches' uniforms. I would also like to touch briefly on the despair these women must have felt. In order to gain the incredible power afforded to them, they were forced to trade their souls to the demons of Inferno. Within the Trinity of Realities, it is believed that the deceased find their souls sent to heaven in an endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. However, witches were met with only a single possible fate, death, followed by endless torment in Inferno. Once one had set foot upon the path of the magical arts, there lay nothing but the harsh reality that there is no turning back. Despite this fact, it was a path desired by a never-ending stream of believers. How these women captured so many hearts, minds, and imaginations remains unknown. Alrighty. Thank you, Antonio. Think we can get up there? No, probably not, huh? Alright, well, we don't need to go back to the Gates of Hell. Our HP isn't great. And I suspect, yeah, we have, like, no concocting components, so we were going to have to make do on our own moving forward. Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all. Ancient portal-like object here. May be even more evidence of the town this ancient civilization created in the catacombs below. Do you think it'll let me jump off here? I regret my decisions and my actions. Now we know. A lot of times there's just an invisible wall in this game, so I had to try, right? I would be remiss if I hadn't done that exact thing. Alright, so... I tried to do a clever dodge there, and I was punished summarily for it. Oh, where in the world do I go now? Yeah, no, I became intimately familiar with the Sea of Lava. Alright, so verse 9 is where we go. Really hope that I can get the dodge there. There we go. Beautiful. Certainly not the best combat that I've ever had, but I'm getting better. Oh, we got a little bit of HP back as well, which is wonderful for me. Hang on. Is this where the bridge used to be? Yeah, because up there is where Rodan was. All right. I was like, hey, that cliff looks like somewhere I could explore. It's like, oh, no, that cliff is somewhere that you could explore. Didn't really mean to hold the trigger just long enough to activate our newly found ability, but hey, we're in Paradiso now. So obviously access witch time to jump on the water. Yeah. Excellent, okay. This is gorgeous. Okay. This actually kind of reminds me of the intro to the Shivering Isles from Oblivion. Like that first area that you walk through in that DLC, which is... it's a callback for sure. It's been a hot minute since I played Oblivion. Giant stone monument of a Lumen Sage and Umbra Witch. A strange object is floating in the middle as if it was being held up by some force. Probably can't attack that yet, huh? Oh. Just use this lever. Sure. Why not? Well, that didn't seem strictly necessary, but I guess I'll take this clock, or... not really a clock, right? Ooh, more HP. Piece of witch heart. Gathering 4 of these will increase the limit of your vitality. Excellent. Yeah, look at that. More HP. Living the dream. Oh, I can't dodge while I'm carrying this. Okay. That's good to know. Probably want to use it here. Just want to ensure that I haven't missed anything else in this area. Also can't double jump. That's good to know. So I should be especially careful with... with how close I am to the edge before I attempt to go from one area to another. All right. There we go. Okay. I may have just soft-locked myself, but game managed to sort it out, so appreciative of that. I think it's fairly obvious that we want to use this here. What once was broken is now whole again. I wonder if that power stays true in other dimensions as well. I I see. Okay, we don't actually need to use it there to teleport ourselves back, but rather we take the hourglass back to restore the bridge. Got it. Okay, thank you, game, for guiding me in the correct direction. That is not the staircase that I was looking for. Rather, I want to go over this way. Okay, but here's the thing, though. How do I get over there? Oh, I could literally just walk over. Okay. Don't have to be clever about it. Sure. Makes sense. I would like to use this as close to the bridge as possible. I do expect that we're going to have to go quickly here, though, because the rocks are probably just going to go ahead and fall again. I imagine that we don't have an enormous amount of time to do this. We do have some angels coming for us, I note. But we will handle them on the far end of this bridge. Yeah. Exactly as expected. This is why I didn't want to fight them on the bridge. Oh, did they just all die? No, they're coming. Right. Don't fight on the bridge that you can jump off of. They just disappear, so I have to fight them on the bridge? It's alright, we can Megaton, or I guess Torture Attack one of them. Then do this to clear out many of the rest of them. There we go. Sort you out. And then Torture Attack you. Beautiful. Expertly done. I don't think that counts as a verse. I think that's just like some additional enemies, which is fair. I will actually take this because I like the spinning attack to clear out large waves of enemies. I should be utilizing enemy weaponry more frequently than I do. Okay. Probably also should not have just waited for that thing to fall with me on it, huh? This was not a wise decision. I expected it to be like a quick time event, so I'm like, oh, I'll just hang out here. Wait for that. Not so. It's fine, though. We can make this happen. Easy enough. Especially with air dodge. Don't give me... Apparently that's not the way that you're supposed to go, huh? Huh. That's my bad. Alright, let's examine this, shall we? I guess down onto that rockway? So we do want to stay on the last segment that it provides us with. Like, we just want to run to the end here. Oh, it is a quick time event. Fair enough, okay. I'm better at the language of the game, but I'm by no means perfect at it. This is a nightmare scenario for me. Please don't do this thing. I'm waiting for it to show up between the two again, but apparently it's not actually going to do that. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving. That seems to be the smartest play, for being honest. I hate the sound that it's making, though. It makes me feel like I'm going to have to fight a giant lava monster. And I'm not really about that. Oh, right. Should drop that. There we go. Ooh, another part of a witch heart. Excellent. Now I do want this back, though. Alright, is there a possibility that we missed anything? I mean, it looks like we could explore the staircase around that thing, but I really don't think that's the case, because it looks like we could explore the awnings back in the beginning of this chapter and then in chapter 2 as well. But that obviously was not true. This seems bad for me. Oh, no, it's just Witch Walk. Okay. Oh, never mind. This isn't just Witch Walk. So far, so good, though. I wonder if these rocks are randomized or if there's, like, a very obvious, clear path through that. Yeah, of course the moon is going to be covered again as soon as we get out of here. I would like my enemy weapon, though, please. I have intents to use this moving forward. All right, go ahead and read this. Oh, but first, handle this sneeze. Hang on. Okay. Old Colosseum. In Vigrid's long, protracted history, there was once an enormous Colosseum built facing the sea. It remains today largely intact. According to record, the Colosseum was used not for martial contests or other games, but as an altar for the worship of one of the era's gods, a being known as Fortitudo? Okay, sure. Even today, as the urban functions of the city move to Isla del Sol, the Colosseum holds a special place in the religious beliefs of those who worship the Laguna, even though the winds of time have long since destroyed the road leading to the structure, forcing a treacherous passage through the cliffs. The stream of those making a pilgrimage to the Colosseum is endless. Okay, well, that's where we're going to fight our boss then, huh? I have a sneaking suspicion that that is not going to go well for me. No, I need you. Pretty sure that's one of the crows that I'm supposed to catch. Okay, well, boss time, huh? Oh, no, that was one of the crows that we were supposed to catch. Alright, well, that's fine. Can always come back for that. Oh, we're just done. Missed a lot of chapters, though. Yeah, Stone Horde, I think, is well and truly fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for.
Give me mouse ready here. Wow, we have a ton of bullets. Hey, be dead. Beautiful. 3 bullets left, huh? $89 points is not ideal, but I'll take it. Especially because it means we can get one of these. We're looking at 39 points. Do that as well. Obviously just need as much HP as possible. We could get pseudo HP up. But I don't think that's strictly necessary. Let's go ahead and exchange for some halos. Get the mouse off the screen. And move from Vigrid to the Colosseum. All right, well, yeah. That's going to be a boss next time. Let's go ahead and save. Well, it's a little bit shorter than normal, but I think that's a good stopping point. I think 1 chapter per video is really what we're looking for. So that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.